Hello, everybody. I am here today. I'm so excited. I'm Heather Cook from our Microsoft 365 community team, the customer advocacy group. And I'm here today with Don. And Don, how do you say your last name?
Donate.
Donay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's awesome. I had a feeling, but I thought I'd let you do that. So
Exactly.
that's awesome. So I got to see Don in person a couple of weeks ago for M365 Twin Cities, a community days event, and a bunch of us were there. It's such a great event, and we got to talking. And I thought, you know what, I want to bring him on for a quick interview. Don, will you tell everybody what you do at Microsoft, please?
Yeah, I am a cloud solution architect director. Specifically, I'm focused on helping customers with Copilot right now. Previously, I was everything from Teams all the way to Teams Phone. So as Converge Comms just got moved over into the Copilot space, and now learning everything I can, and then supporting my customers on the Copilot side of things.
Wow, that's awesome. And so just a little history, everyone. So, the Twin Cities is, obviously got such a rich history with community, with Microsoft. SharePoint Saturday Twin Cities was, gosh, one of the OGs, as it were, twice a year.
Yep.
Tons of people coming. Now M365 Twin Cities is part of our communitydays.org website. Don, how long have you been involved with all this?
Oh, God, you'd have to ask me that. It's got to be around 15 to 17 years now with that group specifically. Yeah, and I wasn't one of the original, but got in early on and been helping out ever since. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, big shout out to Sarah Hasse and Wes Preston and, Tamara Bredemas and, so many folks who were just there. We just had an amazing event. It was like, I think over 400 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, these events, one day, right? Free, technical skilling, Microsoft MVPs, and some Microsoft employees like us.
Yeah.
Come to these and, really serving the community. And they're at Hennepin Technical College.
Yep.
As well.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Talk about that relationship a little bit, will you?
Yeah, I mean, we try to do things in the area. We've been at two different locations. Normandale was one of them, and now Hennepin Tech specifically. But it's nice because they have ready rooms. It's all set for a learning type of experience. And we have a great relationship right now with Hennepin Tech to really help, produce what we have. And it just really works out well from a space perspective. So it was good.
Awesome.
We were able to get, like you said, around 400 people at this particular event this time.
Yeah, that was great. I think, registration was twice that too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's like you have that funnel, right? Where a bunch of people register and then people actually come. So that's sort of typical for these events for sure.
Especially on a Friday, you never know what you're going to get.
Right.
And especially here in Minnesota, weather at this time of the year, you never know. And it was a nice day and we still got 400 people. So
yeah, that was very cool. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, you're in the Microsoft field, when we talk about the field, if we will, meaning, one, not at Redmond and out, somewhere else besides headquarters. And I think that, other Microsoft employees who are in the field, who are close to offices or, other, city centers and stuff, will you talk about what it's meant to you as a Microsoft field person employee in your role working with these community leaders and how that's maybe helped you and what you do?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I think part of the reason why I think I'm here at Microsoft is because of my connections with these, user groups and with these events that are happening. I've made a lot of connections with, people that are utilizing products, but then I'm also making these connections even before I moved to Microsoft with the MVPs and with those people who were working at Microsoft at the time and got my name known. So I used it as a networking opportunity and then was able to move to Microsoft. But even at the Microsoft, as I've been here, it's great because I'm talking to our customers. Now, granted, it may not be my personal customers, yet still I'm talking and understanding their stories, understanding how they're utilizing the products. And I'm using that when I come back to my customers and my leadership to let them know, hey, this is what we're seeing out in the field, a different perspective. I mean, it's different when you're at a network or your networking opportunity when you're at an event versus you're on a phone call with a customer having that conversation. It is a different interaction and it's great because a lot of people, they like to tell it how it is and how it is in their organization. It's great to take that feedback, right? And do
Yeah.
so.
For sure. Yeah, no, it's super appreciated. I know that, like, and there's been different, with the pandemic, we've, everything went virtual and things are coming back, to physical events. And I think, so many user groups and, event producers who a lot of our MVPs, our Microsoft Most Valued Professionals, our regional leaders, and folks who are in the Global Community Initiative. Those are board members and
Yep.
and regional leaders as well. So those folks are a lot of the times the volunteer force, that is really doing these things and decades long.
Well, for
right?
sure.
Just like you were saying, you've been involved with this for 15 years, and so it's awesome to think about, say, even Microsoft employees who are new in career in the field and in the sales and marketing organization. It's definitely a way to, and you're speaking, you're connecting with people. It's a way to build your book of business, right?
Oh, it is. Oh, absolutely. And I mean, it's even, and if you get an opportunity to speak at these events, that's how I got started originally. It really then helps you hone your craft even more. The questions are going to be different. It's a different scenario versus being like this on a phone type thing. In person, oh yeah, way different, and you have different skills you have to definitely work on.
Yeah, I think and like time commitment wise, like for me as well here in Los Angeles, I have an office that's fairly close, and I am our FTE with the badge, that makes sure everybody can get in at 7 o'clock in the morning. That is one thing, right? That you have to be present, with folks to help them out in that way. But but that's cool because you're there to help facilitate and be a part of the mix. So yeah, I wanted to say thank you, first of all, for doing what you do. It's super cool and it's really important. And giving a shout out to Twin Cities, who's been with us, like doing such a long time. I've been to that show when I was before, coming back to Microsoft as a community member and MVP myself. It was the Blizzard one where we had the Blizzard.
I still remember that one. Yes.
Yeah, it was a big one. So yeah. So it was super fun. Well, what's coming up next for you all in the area over there?
So we have, and I don't remember the exact day, but I know here in early November, we have the MN365 user group is doing their admin. Well, we called it the admin days. Now it's the workshop days. And basically what it is, it's again, Friday at the Microsoft Innovation Center in Edina. Where we commandeer the whole top floor, and we basically have sessions where they're a morning session and then there's another afternoon session, and basically it's a workshop. So think of it as not like a 75-minute time scenario. It is a couple hours, like 3-hour type scenario. Yep. So you get involved with it, right? So in past, I've done a presentation with another colleague of mine. We did one on events. And so we talked about Teams events and got in there and we showed them all the nuts and bolts of everything. Yeah. And it was a great way to be able to really deep dive, especially if you were doing Teams events, right? Those types of things. Yeah. This is really, we do everything from security to Copilot to you name it on these sessions. So we have a good bunch of presenters that are going to be helping us out with that one as well.
That's awesome. I just looked it up and we'll put it down on the bottom of it. Friday, November 7th.
Perfect. That's
Yep. Minnesota M365 User Group presents Fall 2025 in-person workshop day. Yes, at the MTC or Innovation Hub, as they're now being called in Edina. Is it Edina or Edina? Edina. Okay, Edina, Minnesota, y'all. So 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. local Central Time. So that's awesome. Well, cool. Well, Don, I just thank you so much for the time. I was so excited we had such a great conversation on site, and I wanted to just sprinkle some of the Microsoft Field connected community love out, and also just say thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I appreciate it. And it's a lot of fun to do those events. So
absolutely.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah, absolutely. And so folks, join us. Communitydays.org is a place to look for these free technical skilling events and the paid ones as well. But everything going on in our Microsoft community ecosystem, we'll see you there soon. So, Don, yay. Thank you. Yay. All right. Cheers.